What's going on, everybody? I am Zach Walker, joined by the one, the only Chris Ciccone, head of business development at Unicorn. We are so excited to bring this project to you. We've been talking through this, working through this. I've been bugging Chris about this for many, many months. And given the huge push to video that's happening on LinkedIn and just the amount of just sheer content that we have in these heads of ours, we'd like to introduce you to The Startup Guys, an up-and-coming YouTube channel full of all things startup. Chris, why don't you tell the people what they can look forward to?
I'd be happy to, Zach. You know, when Unicorn came to be, Zach being one of the founders of it, about a year ago at this point, the goal was to help founders move from kind of that founder-led sales motion into a full strategic outbound sales motion. And you learn a lot in that process. You have so many conversations with founders, you make mistakes, so much happens. And, we figured there was a lot of folks out there going through a lot of these challenges and facing what can feel like an uphill battle. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to share some of those learnings, share some of the things we learned, provide that value, hopefully, to each and every one of you out there watching this, and at the same time, be a platform. I myself, having been a founding salesperson multiple times and worked in quite a few startups, that it's not always as glorious as LinkedIn has made it out to be. So we'd also love to hear from each and every one of you, not only the big wins, but also, some of the fails, some of the down dips on that roller coaster, so that we can all know we're not alone out here. So the good, the bad, the ugly, that's what you're going to get with The Startup Guys.
So as we said, we're super excited to bring The Startup Guys to you starting in November. So we're up against it. We're coming up against it. What we need from you is the following, right? We need to know, what do you want to talk about? What's important? If you're a founding AE and you've got questions, great. Let's talk about it. BDR is trying to break into the tech sector. Great. Let's talk about it. Founders trying to raise the A round. Look, we've been there with a bunch of you. Totally get it, right? Drop comments like, hey, this is what I want to talk about. Or if you know somebody who's a great founder who wants to be a part of the journey, wants to tell their story, Startup Stories is our secondary piece of content coming out. It's going to be a podcast that we're going to release in addition to The Startup Guys. So lots of great content coming your way, and we really need your input.
Like you said, Zach, it's very much a community-focused piece, right? And we're not here without the founders that we've engaged with, we've spoken to, the companies that we've worked with, and we wouldn't be here without each and every one of you telling us what you want to hear, what's important to you, or sharing your stories of what you've been through, what you've gone through, and what you hope to get out of this.
Plus, Chris told me that if you follow and subscribe, you can become a LinkedIn influencer like him and make $1 million in 30 days. That's how easy it is. You just got to follow and subscribe. You heard it here first. You could thank me later. In all seriousness, we're super pumped to be endeavoring to do this with you guys, but I'll say it one more time. It's about you guys. This isn't about us getting up our ugly mugs here and talking about stuff that, yes, we know about and we've lived, but it's about you. We want to hear from you. We want to inform you. We want to be about you. So this is the YouTube channel for the people. That's what it is. We're just men of the people, and we're here for you. So we need you. We're asking for your support and your help. Now's the time to do that. Jump down in those comments, click that link, go subscribe, click the little bell thing so you get notifications when we drop videos. In the meantime, get really excited because it's going to be freaking awesome.
It's going to be great.
Isn't that right, Chris? It's going to be freaking awesome.
Absolutely.
Give me your best, yeehaw.
Oh, I don't know. Do we yeehaw in Canada?
No,
woohoo!
No, yeehaw! You got to how?
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
I don't know that I have that in me. We're gonna have to work.
Don't you know?
That.
Hey,
don't you know? Oh, it's gonna be a great podcast. Don't you know?
There it is. You heard it here first.